Most museum visits fail for the same reason. You try to collect rooms. Cooper Hewitt was never built for collecting. Looking was meant to be a skill. This is not a tour of every famous object. This is a short orientation, then a manual for how to use the building. In New York, on the Upper East Side. This is Smithsonian's National Museum of Design, not a general art museum with a few chairs in the corner, but a museum built around how the design world is made. The idea is older than this house. In the late 19th century, Sarah and Eleanor Hewitt, granddaughters of the industrialist Peter Cooper, fought for a walking museum for design and decoration, a place where students, makers, and the public could study objects, patterns, and process up close. Looking was meant to be useful. The building in front of you is the Andrew Carnegie Mansion, a 64-room house finished around 1902. Designed for industrial wealth, steel frame, modern systems, a private garden rare for Manhattan. For decades, it performed power and domestic status. In 1976, it opened as the museum's home, a private machine of fortune converted into a public instrument of design. This is the background in one breath. A Hewitt idea about learning by looking. Inside, a Carnegie house that once performed wealth, now holding the country's design museum under the Smithsonian. Keep those facts. We will not tour them as a list. We will use them as a manual for how to walk through. Before the ticket, make a private rule. You will not try to see everything. Coverage is a tourist metric. Attention is a design metric. The metric this place is invented to train. If you feel the urge to race, stop at the iron boundary. The fence is already designed. A decision about inside and out. Don't open a case yet. Stand in the first volume long enough to feel its scale. Take the stair the way the house asks, long enough that your hand wants the rail. Notice where. Where is a drawing made by a century of bodies. Walk one corridor as if the enfilade were a sentence, and each doorway a comma. The first design object at Cooper Hewitt is still the path under your feet. Choose one label, only one, and finish every sentence before you move. Outside, the city rewards skim. But here, a label is allowed to be a short essay. If the industrial photographies of making are on the walls, do not hunt the most dramatic machine. Stay with process, hand, material, repetition. A design museum is not an art museum in costume. It keeps everyday systems, chair, type, textile, machine, room in public view, not only in industry and advertising. Design is a way of refusing the skim. Pick one object, just one. Let's make 3 passes. Pass 1. The whole form from ordinary visitor's distance. Pass 2. Materials only, before brand. Pass 3. Joinery, edge, fastening, how it was made to survive. Don't add a second object until the third pass is finished. Great design is rarely a clean first try. When you are looking for its decision that survived the drafts, the Hewitt idea still holds. Study the object until making becomes visible. Leave the museum through the garden if it's open. It's another designed room. Then return to the sidewalk. Run the test on your way home. Name one intentional thing that you would have skimmed yesterday. A door handle? A curb? A ladder form? Or a joint in a railing? If nothing looks newly made on purpose, the visit, it is not over yet. Walk slower. That's design's afterlife, and why a working museum still matters in a skim city, not as a trophy shop, but as infrastructure for attention. That's why a Chronicle of Convergence begins here. A museum, it's not the opposite of the city. It is where the city's choices get still enough to inspect. Five practices, one place with a clear inheritance. A laboratory of looking inside a house that once performed power. Keep this perspective. Use it in any design museum.